Marhaba everyone! Welcome to our culture exploring vlog. Today we are going to explore some authentic Turkish culture right here in Kuala Lumpur. Speaking of Turkey, have any one of you been to Turkey before?
No.
Okay, I guess not. But no worries, we are bringing Turkey to us instead.
From mouth-watering Turkish dishes to beautiful traditions.
All in one package.
And we also got to explore their beliefs, taboos, and we're going to know what makes Turkey culture so unique and rich.
As well as gorgeous traditional outfits.
Yes, I can't wait. Let's go!
Wow, this place is gorgeous.
I'm obsessed with this vibe already. So cozy and elegant.
I need those tiles and that chandelier in my future house.
It's like stepping right into a Turkish movie. Seriously.
Okay guys, let's order first. I'm starving. Everything looks so good.
Same here. I already saw kebab, pide, baklava. Decision overload.
Let's get a bit of everything. Sharing is caring.
Honestly, this place feels like we're overseas. I love how detailed everything is.
Right. The vibe here is immaculate. It makes me wonder what are Turkish people really like.
Oh, I actually read a bit about this before. Turkish people are super warm and hospitable, like guests are everything. In Turkey, hospitality is more than politeness. It's a deep cultural value. Guests are treated with the utmost care, often serve Turkish tea, sweets, or home-cooked meals even without prior notice.
It's so sweet. It reminds me of how our families always force food on people too.
Same. Asian culture vibes. What about respect and stuff?
Oh yes, respecting elders is a huge thing. They are always greeted first, and younger people show respect in small but meaningful ways, often by kissing their hand and placing it to their forehead. It's an act of deep reverence.
Okay, but any taboos we should be careful about?
Oh, definitely. Never show the soles of your feet and be careful about bringing up politics or religion. Showing the sole of your feet or shoes indoors is considered disrespectful, and discussion on politics, military, or religion, unless with close friends, can be seen as intrusive or rude. Turkish home place great importance on cleanliness. That's why shoes are always removed at the door. It's both respectful and practical.
Oh, like no shoes in the house kinda thing?
Exactly. Removing your shoes before entering someone's home is a big deal. It shows cleanliness and respect.
Wow, the values are strong. Respect, harmony, and family. Love that. Alright, now that we've had our culture talk, I say it's time to eat. Wow, this tea is so pretty in a glass, and these little tulip glasses are so cute.
Yup, that's Che. They drink this all day, every day. The tulip shape keeps the tea hot and looks elegant too.
It's warm, light, and surprisingly strong for how clear it looks.
Che is a strong black tea served in tulip-shaped glasses without milk. It is a symbol of hospitality and is offered in almost every setting.
Wow, what's this red dip? It looks good.
It's called muhammara, made with roasted red peppers, walnuts, and olive oil. Super rich, a little smoky. best enjoyed like this. Muhammara is a savory spread made with red peppers, walnuts and spices. It's part of the meze culture in Turkey. Small starters served with bread. Originally Syrian, it's also common in Turkish cuisine, especially in southern regions.
Okay, now I'm doing that too. It looks super tempting.
Thank you.
They smell insane. That smoky grill aroma.
There are chicken and lamb kubide, basically minced meat skewers packed with spice. Kubide is a Middle Eastern style kebab made with finely ground meat seasoned and grilled on skewers. In Turkey, it's often paired with saffron pilav or saffron rice, which gives the dish a warm color and a delicate floral flavor, a true balance of spice and softness.
Oh, look at this one. Is this Turkish pizza?
Pide is a staple Turkish flatbread baked with toppings like cheese, eggs, or spiced meat. The canoe shape helps hold everything together. It is street food and comfort food in one.
Look at that cheese pool.
Okay, I'm taking the next slice. This one's creamy and light. Is it pudding?
Yes, it's called sutla, Turkish rice pudding. The top is packed for that nice golden layer. Sutla is made from rice, milk, and sugar. Some versions are baked for a caramelized finish. It's usually served chilled and is light enough to enjoy even after a heavy meal.
Okay, crispy outside, melty cheese inside. This is already a dream.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be sweet and cheesy.
And that ice cream on top? Genius.
This is kunafa, shredded pastry soaked in syrup with cheese in the middle. It's a dessert made from kadayif, which is shredded phyllo dough. In Turkey, it's sometimes served with ice cream or clotted cream on top for extra indulgence. Fun fact, Turks believe in slow social eating. The smaller utensils encourage taking your time.
And look at these plates. That's Iznik or Ottoman style ceramics, hand painted with designs that date back centuries. Honestly, everything looks and smells amazing. Can we all agree this food is total chef's kiss? Guys, do you remember when Dr. Tasha taught us that Hofstede and Hall's theory thing the other day? I think now's the perfect time to compare.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
So, Turkey is actually a collectivist country. Like Malaysia, family ties and community come first. It's all about us over me. That's why Turkish hospitality is so warm. They treat guests like family.
And Turkey has high power distance too. There's a lot of respect for hierarchy. You see it when people greet elders or defer to authority, especially in rural areas. It's kinda similar to how we show respect to our teachers or seniors here.
Also, in Hall's context, Turkey is high context like us. That means communication is more indirect. People rely a lot on tone, facial expressions, and reading the air instead of just words.
And Turkey is slightly polychronic. Their perception of time is more flexible than ours. So being late is acceptable. It's more about relationship than rigid punctuality.
Oh, just like that virtual meeting video we watched on YouTube the other day. Remember? The one comparing cultures. Nigeria was super polychronic too, joining in late like it was totally normal.
Honestly, that video made me realize how time can mean such different things depending on where you are.
Okay. Now that we are culturally smart, what about real life challenges?
Let's say someone from a low context culture like Germany visits Turkey. They might expect clear yes or no answers, but in Turkey saying maybe or even changing the subject could actually mean no politely.
Exactly, and body language matters. A simple nod or silence might be interpreted differently. Malaysian might miss these cues if you're not careful.
Also touching, Turkish people may greet warmly with handshakes or light cheek kisses, especially among friends. But Malaysians from more conservative backgrounds might find that uncomfortable.
Oh, and there's a fun one. Eye contact. In Turkey, it shows sincerity. But in Malaysia, too much of it might seem disrespectful, especially with elders. See? Same action, totally different meaning.
Now I'm scared to look anyone in the eye.
Just blink dramatically, problem solved.
But really, that's why learning culture is so cool. Apart from mind-blowing, it helps us avoid misunderstandings and connect better.
To all the flavors, stories, and traditions that brought us to this table, let's just enjoy every bite. Whew, this food is amazing. Honestly, it feels like we are celebrating something.
Yeah, like some kind of festival.
Oh, speaking of festivals, let me tell you about the festivals that I researched. Turkish celebrations are so full of life. Do you know they celebrate Ramazan Bayramı in Turkey, which is really similar to Hari Raya? One of the most joyful times in Turkey is Ramazan Bayramı. And yes, it's very similar to Hari Raya in Malaysia. It marks the end of Ramadan with prayers, visiting loved ones, and big feasts. But in Turkey, there's a sweet twist. Kids go door to door and they are given candies or coins. That's why it's also called Sugar Festival. There's also the tradition of kissing elders' hands as a sign of respect.
That's adorable. I want candy now.
They dress up for it too, right?
Yup, just like us, everyone wears new clothes and the whole vibe is about joy and generosity.
Any other special festivals?
Actually, yes, Republic Day on October 29 is huge in Turkey. Republic Day marks the founding of modern Turkey in 1923 by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. It's a day of parades, patriotic songs, fireworks, and national pride. Think of Merdeka Day vibes, but even louder.
Ooh, that sounds so lively.
And if you want something more spiritual, there's Hıdrellez in May. Hıdrellez is a spring celebration. People gather in villages, dance, jump over fires for good luck. It's all about renewal, abundance, and connecting with the nature.
Wow, every festival has its own flavor.
Are there any dance that go with all this?
Yes, let's talk about Turkish traditional dances. For the Hale, one of the most iconic group dances in eastern Turkey, dancers wear bold traditional outfits. Men wear vests, sashes, and baggy trousers, while women dress in embroidered layers and colorful headscarves. They link hands or shoulders and move in rhythmic, synchronized steps to fast-paced folk music. It's energetic and full of unity. You'll often see it at weddings. Now here's something different: the whirling dervishes. It's not a festive dance, but a spiritual practice. Recognized by UNESCO, this Sufi ceremony from Konya is a symbol of love, unity, and transcendence.
Wow, impressive. But I'm curious, is there a festival where we get to wear something fancy and dramatic?
Well, there is one more. I saved the best for last. Kına Gecesi or Henna Night is one of the most emotional and elegant pre-wedding tradition. The bride wears a stunning velvet gown called bindala, dances with her loved ones, and says farewell to her childhood. Friends gather around holding candles and perform symbolic dances while singing traditional songs. It's like a magical farewell party.
That sounds magical.
Imagine crying and dancing at the same time.
Guess what? We don't need to imagine. I heard Aliza has a real bindali set for henna night.
What?
Okay guys, ready for some sparkle and drama?
Let's go!
And this beauty right here is called the bindala. The bindala is a traditional gown worn during Kına Gecesi or henna night, a special celebration held the night before the wedding, made of luxurious velvet and embroidered with metallic thread, symbolizing elegance and honor. Completed with a delicate red veil and a decorative crown or headpiece, representing grace, strength, and a bittersweet farewell to single life.
Honestly, it's not just gorgeous, it holds a lot of emotion and meaning.
Turkish clothing takes heavily from Ottoman influences, featuring the same use of specific fabrics and intricate designs, best shown in the use of rich robes and ornate turbans of the past that show status and tradition. With Atatürk's reforms, Turkey adopted Western styles like suits and dresses, combining the two to create a more modernized look. Some clothing items have not stood the test of time. An example would be the fez. a felt hat shaped like a short brimless cylinder, usually red with a black tassel, that became popular in the Ottoman Empire. Worn mainly by men, it symbolized modern identity at the time, but was later banned in Turkey by Ataturk as part of modernization reform. Examples of clothing that have stood the test of time include the intari, often made of silk or velvet and richly embroidered. Today, it's worn by Turkish women for celebrations like cultural festivals, weddings, and folk dances. Similarly, men would wear their own version of the chepkin, a short, fitted jacket traditionally worn over a shirt and white trousers, often made of wool or heavy fabric. It featured decorative braiding or modest embroidery. There is also the shalvar, which are loose, baggy trousers worn in the Ottoman Empire and rural Turkey by both men and women, with slight variations. Men's shalvar were usually plain and practical, while the women's version often featured colorful fabrics and decorative patterns. Alright guys, get yourselves dressed and gather up, it's group photo time.
No blinking this time. Everyone say Turkey.
Oh my god, I'm so full. Yes! So that's the end of our food hunting for today. I hope you enjoy the video and that's all. Bye! Bye!
OMG, I swear this Turkish restaurant is beautiful over and over again.
It's got that dreamy Middle Eastern vibe, dim lighting, rich colors, so cozy and calming.
These are traditional Ottoman style mosaic lamps. Each one is handmade with tiny stained glass pieces. And it's glowing like a dream in here. I'm not even joking.
It's giving Arabian Nights. Dolma is a Turkish and Middle Eastern favorite. Grape leaves rolled with rice, herbs, and sometimes meat. They were simmered in olive oil and served cold or warm with lemon.
It's lemony, soft, and kind of melts in your mouth. I was not ready for this.
It's simple but so packed with flavor. Definitely worth coming back for.
Do you know Turkey used to be the heart of Ottoman Empire? So much of their food, art, even these lamp designs, they all carry pieces of that history.
Yeah, it's like centuries of culture on one table.
Spices from the Silk Road, recipes passed down, patterns inspired by palaces. Every detail feels intentional.
It's like eating through time, right? You are basically having a bite of history.
Whether it's Turkey, Malaysia, or anywhere else, exploring culture isn't just about what's different, but what connects us.